Hi, I'm Patty from AskAuntPatty.com. You're about to view a video today that will show you professional products and solutions for your everyday cleaning problems. My goal is to dramatically cut your cleaning time so that you will have more time for the things that you love. See you at the end of the video.
Hi, I'm Rich from AskAuntPatty.com. Today what I'm going to attempt to show you to do is how to maintain a tile and grouted floor. And first I'm going to go over the different tools that we're going to use today. Now obviously what we're going to clean here is a very small area that we've made heavily soiled to illustrate how easy it is to clean. These tools become more appropriate the bigger the floor you have, and also the worse it is. I'll tell you a little story. If you ever want to know what color the grout really was in the beginning, when you're in a fast food restaurant, those are places where you really can illustrate how dirty grout can get. Look up next to the wall where the coving is, and that's the color of the grout. Oftentimes it's blonde or white, but you think it's black because that's how dirty it is. Even if you have a floor that's that bad, I'm going to help you get it clean today. This product that I'm going to use is a Grout Smart type product. I really like it because it's environmentally friendly. It has the green seal. Now, for daily renovation, which would be for maintenance of your floor if you clean it once a week and it's already pretty good, and you just want to keep it up, you only need to use 1 ounce per gallon, so it's very cost effective. Now, if you got a really bad floor, okay, and say this floor has really been abused, and it's a restaurant or commercial building, it's your floor at home, a home you just bought, then the max you're going to use is 12 ounces per gallon of water. Now what we also recommend is, especially when you're doing stuff like cleaning grout, you want to let the chemical do the work. So what we're going to do is, when you put this chemical on the floor, I don't want you to start scrubbing right away. I want you to wait and let the chemical have a chance to do its job. In the industry, in the commercial industry, we call it dwell time. And the dwell time just means that you take the chemical, you put it on a dirty surface, and you allow the chemical to do its job and work. So we're going to measure out right now, because you know I would never glug chemicals, 1 ounce, because I have a gallon in this mop bucket here. So we're right at 1 ounce, and we're going to add it to the water. And I'm using warm water. I find that warm water, when you're cleaning real heavy soil, tends to work a little bit better than cold water. Sort of the same principle you use when you wash your clothes. 2 other things that we're going to be using today, and this I'll use second. This is a brush, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's angled to go in the grout. The tile is pretty easy to get clean for the most part, because tile has a glaze on it and it really resists dirt, okay, unless it's a porous like a Mexican tile, those red clay tiles you see in commercial kitchens. But this brush is very aggressive, and it's angled to a point, and it goes on the end of a stick, and we are going to use this. I'm going to show you how to do it. And you just run it up and down the grout lines. This brush is more a deck brush, or a brush that we're going to use to clean tile, and it's got a swivel head. It swivels and we're going to use this also. So let's get started. We got our chemical in the bucket. We're going to start with this brush just to put some chemical on it. This is the dirty area that we're going to clean here. And again, it's just a small area, but it's to illustrate the easy way to get it clean. We're going to take the chemical and transfer it to the surface using the brush. And we're going to allow it a little time to sit and do its job. But this type brush goes right over the top of the grout lines. So I can tell you, we're not getting the grout clean. If anything, a lot of the dirt is gathering in the grout. And we're going to go right over to the grout brush. We're going to dip it in the solution. We're going to get some chemical on the grout brush. And again, you don't have to scrub hard. A brush is not designed to have to use a lot of force, but we got it right in the grout line, and that really works. That's taken the dirt right out of the grout line. Now we'll go sideways because the grout's all 4 sides. Try and contain this a little bit. We'll get that one, and we got one more real dirty grout line here. And I'm going to switch over and start using the mop. This mop is a very different mop that we're going to use today. In fact, you probably don't recognize it as a mop you've ever seen. This is a mop that's designed to clean tile and grout. The reason is it's very absorbent. It uses almost like t-shirt type material, so it's very soft. But unlike a string mop where the edges of the tile, if you get down on your hands and knees and you actually feel them, you'll find that they're very sharp. And when you use a string mop or even a sponge mop, the roll-out sponge mop, you'll find that it cuts your mop. It'll ruin your mop if you're doing a big floor. This particular mop is designed specifically to do tile, and it won't cut the mop, it won't leave little strings on the floor. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to dip it in the water. And for the sake of convenience, I have one of my own old commercial mop bucket and wringers. We're going to wring it out, because really what we want to do is pick up the dirt in the water. So we'll wring it out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to transfer this loose dirt and the water that we have into the mop. The mop is just basically a carrier to remove the dirt. Now this mop is very launderable. It's a very good mop. I find using a mop it's best to work in a figure-8 pattern. To lay the mop on the floor just like you were dancing. We hope you learned something today. Not that hard if you approach it with the right products and the right tools. And thank you very much for your time.
Hi, Aunt Patty again. I hope you found the video informative. And if you're interested in buying the products today, you can go to www.cleaningsolutionssuperstore.com. I'll be happy to send you anything you order, and it's guaranteed. Thanks for watching the video.